The general aptitude section is a crucial component of the GATE Ecology and Evolution exam, accounting for 15% of the total marks. This section evaluates candidates on various cognitive levels, including recall, comprehension, application, and analysis and synthesis. It encompasses areas such as verbal aptitude, quantitative aptitude, analytical aptitude, and spatial aptitude. Textbook, Com. 1. Verbal aptitude. Topics covered. English grammar, understanding the rules and usage of grammar. Sentence completion, filling in the blanks in sentences to ensure coherence and meaning. Synonyms and antonyms, identifying words with similar or opposite meanings. Word groups, recognizing groups of words that are related in meaning. Instructions, following written directions accurately. Critical reasoning and verbal deduction, analyzing arguments and drawing logical conclusions. Study tips. Enhance vocabulary, regularly read diverse materials and note down unfamiliar words. Use flashcards or apps to reinforce learning. Practice grammar, review fundamental grammar rules and solve exercises to apply them. Engage in reading comprehension, read articles, essays, and journals to improve understanding and speed. 2. Quantitative aptitude. Topics covered. Number systems, properties and operations of numbers. Algebra, equations, inequalities, and algebraic expressions. Percentage and ratio, calculations involving proportions and comparisons. Permutation and combination, counting principles and arrangements. Mensuration, measurement of geometric figures. Probability and statistics, basic concepts of chance and data interpretation. Study tips. Master fundamentals, ensure a strong grasp of basic mathematical concepts. Solve diverse problems, practice a variety of questions to understand different problem-solving techniques. Time management, work on solving problems quickly and accurately. 3. Analytical aptitude. Topics covered. Logical reasoning, analyzing patterns, sequences, and relationships. Data interpretation, evaluating information presented in charts, graphs, and tables. Puzzles, solving complex problems that require critical thinking. Study tips. Practice regularly, engage with puzzles and logical reasoning questions to enhance analytical skills. Understand patterns, focus on identifying underlying patterns and relationships. Review mistakes, analyze errors to prevent them in the future. 4. Spatial aptitude. Topics covered. Visualizing shapes, understanding and manipulating 2D and 3D figures. Mirror and water images, interpreting reflections and symmetrical representations. Paper folding and cutting, predicting outcomes of folding and cutting operations. Study tips. Use visual aids, employ diagrams and models to improve spatial understanding. Practice visualization, regularly engage in exercises that require mental manipulation of objects. Solve related problems, work on questions involving spatial reasoning to build proficiency. Practice questions. Question 1. A cube is painted on all 6 faces and then cut into 64 smaller equal cubes. How many of these smaller cubes will have exactly one face painted? Solution. To determine the number of smaller cubes with exactly one face painted, consider the cubes located at the center of each face of the original cube. Each face of the original cube has a 4x4 grid of smaller cubes, totaling 16 cubes per face. The cubes along the edges and corners have more than one face painted. The center 2x2 grid on each face contains 4 cubes with only one face painted. Since there are 6 faces, number of such cubes equals 6 faces times 4 cubes per face equals 24 cubes. Question 2. If the words in the sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, are rearranged in alphabetical order, which word comes fifth? Solution. First, list the words alphabetically. Brown. Dog. Fox. Jumps. Lazy. Over. Quick. The. The fifth word in this order is lazy. By focusing on these areas and practicing diligently, you can enhance your performance in the general aptitude section of the GATE Ecology and Evolution exam. By focusing on these areas and practicing diligently, you can enhance your performance in the general aptitude section of the GATE Ecology and Evolution exam. Sources. You said. Verbal aptitude topic 1 analysis. As I mentioned before, please tool of ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. The verbal aptitude section of the GATE exam assesses a candidate's proficiency in understanding and analyzing written material, as well as their ability to apply language skills effectively. This section typically includes questions on English grammar, sentence completion, synonyms and antonyms, word groups, instructions, critical reasoning, and verbal deduction. Analysis of previous year questions. An examination of past GATE question papers reveals that the verbal aptitude section often features the following types of questions. Sentence completion. Candidates are required to select the most appropriate word or phrase to complete a given sentence, ensuring coherence and grammatical correctness. Synonyms and antonyms. Questions that ask for words with similar or opposite meanings to a given word. Reading comprehension. Short passages followed by questions that test the candidate's understanding and interpretation of the text. Critical reasoning. Questions that assess the ability to analyze arguments, identify assumptions, and draw logical conclusions. Verbal analogies. Problems that require identifying relationships between pairs of words. Key areas of focus. English grammar. A solid understanding of grammatical rules is essential. This includes knowledge of parts of speech, tenses, subject-verb agreement, modifiers, and sentence structure. Vocabulary development. Building a robust vocabulary aids in tackling synonyms, antonyms, and sentence completion questions. Regular reading and the use of vocabulary building tools can be beneficial. Reading comprehension skills. Practice reading diverse texts to enhance the ability to quickly grasp main ideas, themes, and details. Logical reasoning. Develop the ability to critically analyze statements and arguments, identifying logical connections and inconsistencies. Practice questions with solutions. Question 1. Select the word that fits the analogy. Cook, fly, blank. A. Flew. B. Flying. C. Flown. D. Pilot. Solution. The analogy compares the base form of a verb to its noun form. Cook, verb corresponds to cook, noun. Similarly, fly, verb corresponds to pilot, noun. Therefore, the correct answer is D. Pilot. Question 2. His knowledge of the subject was excellent but his classroom performance was blank. A. Laudable. B. Meticulous. C. Erratic. D. Consistent. Solution. The conjunction, but, indicates a contrast between his knowledge and his classroom performance. Among the options, erratic, unpredictable or inconsistent provides the necessary contrast to excellent. Therefore, the correct answer is C. Erratic. Question 3. Raman is confident of speaking English, blank, 6 months as he has been practicing regularly, blank, the last 3 weeks. A. Within, 4. B. For, since. C. In, 4. D. For. Solution. The correct preposition to indicate a time frame in the future is within, and to indicate the duration of an ongoing action, for, is appropriate. Therefore, the correct answer is within, 4. Preparation tips. Regular practice. Engage in daily exercises that cover different types of verbal aptitude questions. Reading habit. Read newspapers, journals, and books to improve comprehension skills and vocabulary. Mock tests. Take time practice tests to build speed and accuracy. Review and analyze. After practicing, review incorrect answers to understand mistakes and avoid them in the future. By focusing on these areas and consistently practicing, candidates can enhance their performance in the verbal aptitude section of the GATE exam. Sources. You said. Topic 1 Basic English Grammar. ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Understanding basic English grammar is essential for excelling in the verbal aptitude section of the GATE Ecology and Evolution exam. This section evaluates your grasp of fundamental grammatical concepts, which are crucial for effective communication and comprehension. Key areas of basic English grammar. Parts of speech. Nouns, words that name people, places, things, or ideas e.g., tree, happiness. Pronouns, words that replace nouns e.g., he, they. Verbs, words that express actions or states of being e.g., run, is. Adjectives, words that describe nouns e.g., blue, quick. Adverbs, words that modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs e.g., quickly, very. Prepositions, words that show relationships between nouns or pronouns and other words in a sentence e.g., in, on. Conjunctions, words that connect words, phrases, or clauses e.g., and, but. Interjections, words that express strong emotions e.g., oh, wow. Sentence structure. Subject-verb agreement, ensuring the subject and verb in a sentence agree in number e.g., she runs, versus. They run, clauses and phrases, understanding independent and dependent clauses, and how they form sentences. Sentence types, recognizing declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. Tenses. Present, past, and future tenses, expressing actions occurring in different time frames. Perfect and continuous aspects, indicating completed actions or ongoing actions. Modifiers. Adjectives and adverbs, proper placement to avoid ambiguity e.g., only she said that, versus. She only said that, dangling and misplaced modifiers, ensuring modifiers clearly relate to the words they modify. Articles. Definite and indefinite articles, usage of the, and. Punctuation. Commas, periods, semicolons, colons, apostrophes, quotation marks, correct usage to clarify meaning. Common grammatical errors. Run-on sentences, avoiding improper joining of independent clauses. Fragment sentences, ensuring sentences are complete thoughts. Double negatives, avoiding the use of 2 negatives in a single clause. Practice questions. Fragment sentences, ensuring sentences are complete thoughts. Double negatives, avoiding the use of 2 negatives in a single clause. Practice questions. Question 1. Identify the error in the following sentence. Each of the students have completed their assignments. Answer. The error is in subject-verb agreement. Each is singular, so the verb should be has instead of have. The corrected sentence is, each of the students has completed their assignments. Question. Question 2. Choose the correct sentence. A. She don't like apples. B. She doesn't like apples. C. She doesn't like apples. D. She don't like apples. Answer. C. She doesn't like apples. Question 3. Fill in the blank with the correct article. She adopted ___ European custom. Answer. She adopted a European custom. European starts with a consonant sound, so A is used. Preparation tips. Study standard grammar texts. Refer to reputable grammar books or online resources for comprehensive rules and examples. Practice regularly. Engage in exercises that test various aspects of grammar. Read extensively. Reading diverse materials can help internalize correct grammar usage. Seek feedback. Have someone review your writing to identify and correct grammatical errors. A strong foundation in basic English grammar will enhance your performance in the verbal aptitude section of the GATE exam. Sources. You said. Tenses. ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Tenses in English grammar. Tenses are used to indicate the time of an action, event, or condition. They are divided into 3 main categories: present, past, and future, each with 4 subcategories: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. 1. Present tense. The present tense describes actions happening now or habits and general truths. A simple present tense structure, subject plus be, base form plus object usage. General truths: the sun rises in the east. Habits, routines: she eats breakfast at 8 a.m. Fixed schedules: the train leaves at 6 p.m. Example sentences. He. Habits, routine. The present tense describes actions happening now or habits and general truths. A simple present tense structure, subject plus be, base form plus object usage. General truths: the sun rises in the east. Habits, routines: she eats breakfast at 8 a.m. Fixed schedules: the train leaves at 6 p.m. Example sentences. He writes books. They play football every Sunday. B. Present continuous tense structure. Subject plus is am, are plus be plus ing plus object usage. Actions happening now. She is reading a book. Temporary actions. I am staying in Delhi for a month. Planned future events. We are visiting Paris next week. Example sentences. He is studying for the exam. They are playing football. C. Present perfect tense. Structure, subject plus has, have plus v cubed, past participle plus object usage. Completed actions with present relevance. I have finished my homework. Experiences, she has visited Japan twice. Actions started in the past and continuing now. He has lived in London for 5 years. Example sentences. She has written 3 books. I have never seen a lion before. Deep present perfect continuous tense structure. Subject plus has, have been plus v plus ing plus object usage. Actions that started in the past and are still continuing. I have been studying since morning. Recent actions with visible results. He has been painting the house. Example sentences. They have been working on this project for 2 months. She has been cooking since 6 p.m. 2. Past tense. The past tense describes actions that happened in the past. A simple past tense. Structure, subject plus v squared, past form plus object usage. Completed actions in the past. I visited the museum yesterday. Sequential actions in the past. She woke up, brushed her teeth, and left for work. Example sentences. He wrote a letter. They played football yesterday. B. Past continuous tense structure. Subject plus was were plus v plus ing plus object usage. Actions in progress at a specific time in the past. I was reading at 10 p.m. 2 actions happening at the same time. She was cooking while I was studying. Interrupted actions. He was sleeping when the phone rang. Example sentences. I was watching TV at 8 p.m. They were playing football when it started raining. C. Past perfect tense. Structure, subject plus had plus v cubed plus object usage. Actions completed before another past action. He had left before I arrived. Reported speech. She said she had seen the movie. Example sentences. She had already finished her work before the guests arrived. I had met him before. D. Past perfect continuous tense structure. Subject plus had been plus v plus ing plus object usage. Long actions that happened before another past event. I had been studying for 2 hours before he called. Example sentences. They had been playing for an hour when the rain started. He had been waiting for the bus for 30 minutes. 3. Future tense. The future tense describes actions that will happen in the future. A simple future tense structure. Subject plus will, shall plus v plus object usage. Promises and offers. I will help you. Predictions. It will rain tomorrow. Future decisions. She will call you later. Example sentences. He will write a letter. They will play football tomorrow. B. Future continuous tense structure. Subject plus will be plus v plus ing plus object usage. Actions happening at a specific time in the future. This time tomorrow, I will be flying to London. Plan future events. She will be meeting them at 5 p.m. Example sentences. He will be studying at 9 p.m. They will be playing football at 6 p.m. C. Future perfect tense structure. Subject plus will have plus v cubed plus object usage. Actions completed before a specific future time. By next year, I will have finished my course. Example sentences. She will have completed her project by Friday. They will have played 5 matches by the end of the tournament. D. Future perfect continuous tense structure. Subject plus will have been plus v plus ing plus object usage. Actions continuing up to a certain point in the future. By next month, she will have been working here for 5 years. Example sentences. I will have been studying for 3 hours by 10 p.m. They will have been playing for 2 hours by 6 p.m. Practice questions. Question 1. Identify the tense of the sentence. She had been studying for hours before she took a break. Answer. Past perfect continuous tense. Question 2. Fill in the blank with the correct tense. By next year, she, blank, complete her degree. Answer. By next year, she will have completed her degree. Question 3. Choose the correct sentence. A. He was reading when the phone was ringing. B. He was reading when the phone rang. C. He read when the phone rang. D. He had read when the phone rings. Answer. B. He was reading when the phone rang. Key takeaways. Understand the time frame of the action before choosing a tense. Practice identifying tenses in sentences to improve accuracy. Use timeline diagrams to visualize when an action occurs. Practice writing sentences using different tenses to reinforce learning. Mastering tenses will improve your verbal aptitude and grammar skills, essential for GATE and other competitive exams. You said. Articles. ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Articles in English grammar. Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. In English, there are 3 articles. Definite article, the indefinite articles, n and 1. Indefinite articles a, n. Indefinite articles are used when referring to something not specific or not known to the listener. A, used before consonant sounds. A, is used before words that begin with a consonant sound. Example sentences. I saw a cat in the garden. He is a university professor. Example sentences. Example. A, used before consonant sounds. A, is used before words that begin with a consonant sound. Example sentences. I saw a cat in the garden. He is a university professor. University begins with a chew sound, which is a consonant sound. She bought a $1 pen. 1 starts with a w sound, which is a consonant sound. B, n, used before vowel sounds. N is used before words that begin with a vowel sound a, e, I, o, u. Example sentences. She ate an apple. He is an honest man. Honest starts with a silent h, so the sound is a vowel. They saw an owl in the tree. Special cases. A or n depends on the sound, not the spelling. Correct. She is an MBA graduate. MBA sounds like MBI, beginning with a vowel sound. Correct. He is a European tourist. European sounds like European, beginning with a consonant sound. 2. Definite article the. The is used when referring to a specific person, place, or thing. Usage of the. When something is already mentioned. I saw a dog. The dog was barking loudly. When there is only one of something. The sun rises in the east. The moon looks beautiful tonight. Before superlatives and ordinal numbers. She is the best singer in the school. This is the first time I am visiting this place. Before oceans, rivers, and mountains, the Pacific Ocean is vast. They climbed the Himalayas. Before countries with plural names are of phrases, the United States of America. The Netherlands. Before famous monuments and buildings, I visited the Taj Mahal. She went to the Eiffel Tower. Before newspapers and holy books, I read the Times of India daily. They study the Bhagavad Gita. Omitting the. No article is used before. Languages and subjects. She speaks French. Not the French. Abstract nouns. Honesty is important. Not the honesty. Games and sports. They play football. Not the football. Meals. We have lunch at 1 p.m. Languages and subjects. She speaks French. Not the French. Abstract nouns. Honesty is important. Not the honesty. Games and sports. They play football. Not the football. Meals. We have lunch at 1 p.m. Not the lunch. Practice questions on articles. Question 1. Fill in the blanks with the correct article a, n, or the. I saw elephant in the zoo. She is reading interesting book. He visited Taj Mahal last year. We had amazing dinner last night. I want to buy umbrella because it is raining. I want to buy a. Choose. Question 2. Choose the correct sentence. A. She has a European accent. B. She has an European accent. C. She has a European accent. D. She has an accent European. Answer. Checkmark A. She has a European accent. European starts with a, y, sound, which is a consonant sound. Question 3. Identify the incorrect sentence. A. He gave me an orange. B. She lives in an USA city. C. They went to the Netherlands. D. The sun sets in the west. Answer. Crossmark B. She lives in an USA city. Incorrect because USA starts with a U sound, so should be used. She lives in a USA city. Key takeaways. Use before consonant sounds and before vowel sounds, not just letters. Use use the for specific things, unique objects, superlatives, and well-known places. No article is used before proper nouns, languages, and general concepts. Practice with sentences to strengthen article usage. Mastering articles helps improve grammar accuracy and verbal aptitude for the GATE exam and other competitive tests. You said, adjectives, ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Adjectives in English grammar. Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns and pronouns by providing information about their quality, quantity, size, color, shape, origin, or other attributes. 1. Types of adjectives. Descriptive adjectives, qualitative adjectives describe the quality of a noun. Examples. She has a beautiful dress. It was a sunny day. He is a strong man. B. Quantitative adjectives indicate the amount or number of a noun. Examples. I have 3 pens. There is some water in the glass. She ate half the cake. C. Demonstrative adjectives point out specific nouns. Examples. This book is mine. That house is big. These apples are fresh. Those birds are flying high. D. Possessive adjectives show ownership or possession. Examples. This is my bag. She lost her keys. They are our friends. E. Interrogative adjectives used in questions to modify nouns. Examples. Which dress should I wear? What book are you reading? Whose pen is this? F. Distributive adjectives refer to individual members of a group. Examples. Each student must submit homework. Every house in the village has electricity. Neither option is good. G. Proper adjectives. Derived from proper nouns, names of places, people, etc. Examples. I love Italian food. From Italy, she speaks French fluently. From France, he is reading a Shakespearean play. From Shakespeare, H. Emphasizing adjectives. Used to stress a noun. Examples. This is my own house. He is the very person I was looking for. I. Exclamatory adjectives used to express strong emotion. Examples. What a beautiful view. How amazing this place is. 2. Degrees of comparison. Adjectives can be used to compare different things or people. There are 3 degrees of comparison. A. Positive degree used when no comparison is made. Examples. She is tall. It is a hot day. B. Comparative degree used when comparing 2 things or people. Usually formed by adding or using more before the adjective. Examples. She is taller than her sister. This book is more interesting than that one. C. Superlative degree. Used when comparing 3 or more things people. Usually formed by adding est or using most before the adjective. Examples. She is the tallest girl in the class. This is the most beautiful place I have seen. Comparison rules for adjectives. Adjective type comparative superlative. Short adjectives, one syllable, adder, fast right pointing arrow faster, add est, fast right pointing arrow fastest, adjectives ending in e, add art, large right pointing arrow larger, add street, large right pointing arrow largest, adjectives ending in y, change, y, to, I, and adder, happy right pointing arrow happier, change, y, to, I, and add est, happy right pointing arrow happiest, long adjectives, two or more syllables, use more beautiful right pointing arrow more beautiful, use most beautiful right pointing arrow most beautiful, irregular adjectives change completely, good right pointing arrow better right pointing arrow best, bad right pointing arrow worse right pointing arrow worst change completely, far right pointing arrow farther right pointing arrow farthest 3. Order of adjectives. When multiple adjectives describe a noun, they follow this order. Opinion right pointing arrow size right pointing arrow age right. Opinion right pointing arrow size right pointing arrow age right pointing arrow shape right pointing arrow color right pointing arrow origin right pointing arrow material right pointing arrow purpose right pointing arrow noun. Example. A beautiful small old round blue French wooden writing desk. Example sentences. She bought a cute little red dress. He owns a big black American car. 4. Adjective versus adverb. Adjectives modify nouns, e.g., she is a quick learner. Adverbs modify verbs, e.g., she learns quickly. Practice questions on adjectives. Question 1. Identify the adjectives in the sentence. The tall man wore a black jacket and carried an expensive leather bag. Answer. Adjectives, tall, black, expensive, leather. Question 2. Choose the correct sentence. A. She is the more intelligent student in the class. B. She is the most intelligent student in the class. C. She is the intelligentest student in the class. D. She is intelligenter than her friend. Answer. Checkmark B. She is the most intelligent student in the class. Question 3. Fill in the blanks with the correct degree of comparison. This road is blank, narrow than the other one. He is a blank, strong person I know. She looks blank, happy than before. Answers. Narrower, strongest, happier. Question 4. Arrange the adjectives in the correct order. She bought a wooden, small, round, brown table. Answer. Check mark. She bought a small round brown wooden table. Key takeaways. Adjectives describe nouns and provide details about quality, quantity, size, shape, origin, etc. 3 degrees of comparison. Positive, comparative, superlative. Order of adjectives follows a specific pattern. Opinion right pointing arrow size right pointing arrow age right pointing arrow shape right pointing arrow color right pointing arrow origin right pointing arrow material right pointing arrow purpose right pointing arrow noun. Some adjectives are irregular in comparison. Good right pointing arrow better right pointing arrow best. Practice identifying adjectives in their correct forms to improve verbal aptitude for exams like GATE. Understanding adjectives helps in sentence formation, reading comprehension, and grammar accuracy, which are crucial for competitive exams. You said. Prepositions. ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Prepositions in English grammar. Prepositions are words that show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. They indicate direction, place, time, cause, manner, and possession. 1. Types of prepositions. Prepositions of place where show the position or location of something. Examples. The book is on the table. She lives in New York. The cat is under the chair. The painting is above the sofa. He stood between the 2 cars. Preposition usage. Example in. She is in the room. On. The phone is on the table. At. He is at the bus stop. Under. The shoes are under the bed. Over. The bridge is over the river. Between. She sat between her friends. B. Prepositions of time. When indicate a point in time or duration. Examples. I was born in 1995. We will meet on Monday. She left at 5 p.m. I will stay here for 2 weeks. He finished the work before noon. Preposition usage. Example. I was born in 1995. We will meet on Monday. She left at 5 p.m. I will stay here for 2 weeks. He finished the work before noon. Preposition usage. Example in. She was born in July. On. We have a meeting on Friday. At. The train arrives at 10 a.m. Before. I will sleep before midnight. After. Let's meet after lunch. 4. They stayed for 3 days. See. Prepositions of direction. Where to indicate movement from one place to another. Examples. He is going to the market. She walked towards the door. They moved into the house. He jumped onto the table. The ball rolled down the hill. Preposition usage. Example to. She is going to school. Towards. He ran towards the car. Into. She walked into the room. Onto. The cat jumped onto the sofa. From. He traveled from Delhi to Mumbai. D. Prepositions of manner. How describe the way or method something happens. Examples. He solved the problem with ease. She spoke in a loud voice. He drives like a professional. He wrote the letter by hand. Preposition usage. Example with. She cut the cake with a knife. By. He traveled by car. In. She spoke in a soft voice. Like. He runs like a cheetah. 8 prepositions of cause, reason. Each prepositions of cause, reason, or purpose explain why something happened. Examples. She was absent because of illness. He succeeded due to hard work. She apologized for her mistake. Preposition usage example. Because of, they canceled the match because of rain. Due to, the delay was due to traffic. 4. She was praised for her kindness. F. Prepositions of possession show ownership or relationship. Examples. The keys of the house are lost. He is a friend of mine. The cover of the book is blue. Preposition usage example of, the legs of the table are broken. With, the house with a red roof is mine. To, she is a sister to me. 2. Common mistakes with prepositions crossmark incorrect. She is married with John. Checkmark correct. She is married to John. Crossmark incorrect. He discussed about the issue. Checkmark correct. He discussed the issue. Crossmark incorrect. She entered into the room. Checkmark correct. She entered the room. Crossmark incorrect. I prefer coffee than tea. Checkmark correct. I prefer coffee to tea. Checkmark correct. I prefer coffee to tea. 3. Prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that includes a preposition, its object, and any modifiers. Examples. She sat on the chair. They arrived after the meeting. The book on the table is mine. 4. Practice questions on prepositions. Question 1. Choose the correct preposition. She is interested ___ music. In on at the book is ____ the table. In on at the book is ___ the table. In on at we will meet ___ Monday. In on at she walked ___ the park. In at through over the show starts ___ 7 p.m. On in at answers. In on. Through at. Question 2. Identify the incorrect sentence and correct it. A. He is fond of chocolates. B. She insisted on going early. C. She is married with a doctor. D. He is looking at the stars. Answer. Crossmark incorrect. C. She is married with a doctor. Checkmark correct. She is married to a doctor. Question 3. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. The train is arriving ___ the station. She is sitting ___ the chair. We are waiting ___ the bus stop. The plane is flying ___ the clouds. He is responsible ___ the project. Answers. Add on at above 4. 5. Key takeaways. Checkmark prepositions show relationships place, time, direction, manner, cause, possession. Checkmark common prepositions include in, on, at, under, over, to, from, by, with, of, for, about, because of, due to, through, between, among. Checkmarks and words change meaning with different prepositions, good at, interested in, married to. Checkmark practice identifying and using prepositions correctly for better grammar and verbal aptitude. Mastering prepositions helps in sentence construction, reading comprehension, and error correction, crucial for GATE and other competitive exams. You said, conjunctions, ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Conjunctions in English grammar. A conjunction is a word that connects words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. It helps to combine ideas, show relationships, and improve sentence flow. 1. Types of conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions. These conjunctions connect two equal parts of a sentence words, phrases, or independent clauses. Examples. I like coffee, but she prefers tea. She is smart and hardworking. He was tired, so he went to bed early. Common coordinating conjunctions. Fanboy's rule. Conjunction usage. Example 4. She stayed home, for she was sick. And he bought apples and bananas. Nor, I neither like coffee nor tea. But she is rich, but not happy. Or, do you want tea or coffee? Yet, he is slow, yet he wins races. So, it was raining, so he stayed inside. B. Subordinating conjunctions. These conjunctions connect a dependent clause. Incomplete. Common coordinating conjunctions. Fanboy's rule. Conjunction usage. Example 4. She stayed home, for she was sick. And he bought apples and bananas. Nor, I neither like coffee nor tea. But she is rich, but not happy. Or, do you want tea or coffee? Yet, he is slow, yet he wins races. So, it was raining, so he stayed inside. B. Subordinating conjunctions. These conjunctions connect a dependent clause. Incomplete idea to an independent clause. Complete idea. Examples. She left because she was tired. Although it was raining, they went out. We will wait here until he arrives. Common subordinating conjunctions. Conjunction function. Example because shows cause. She left because she was late. Since shows reason time, I have known her since childhood. Although shows contrast, although he was tired, he kept working. While shows simultaneous action, she cooked while he cleaned. Before shows time, call me before you leave. Until shows time. Until shows time, wait here until I come back. If shows condition, I will go if it stops raining. See correlative conjunctions. These are pairs of conjunctions that work together to connect words, phrases, or clauses. Examples. Either you apologize or you leave. Neither the teacher nor the students were happy. Not only did she sing, but also she danced. Common correlative conjunctions conjunction pair usage example either, or, either John or his brother will come. Neither, nor, neither the dog nor the cat was outside. Both, and, she is both intelligent and hardworking. Not only, but also, not only did he win, but also he set a record. Whether, or, I don't know whether to stay or leave. 2. Difference between coordinating, subordinating, and correlative conjunctions type function examples. Coordinating connects equal parts. I like coffee, but she prefers tea. Subordinating connects dependent and independent clauses. Because it was late, we left. Correlative works in pairs. Either you study or you fail. 3. Common mistakes with conjunctions crossmark incorrect. She was hungry, so she didn't eat. Checkmark correct. She was hungry, but she didn't eat. Crossmark incorrect. He will come until 5 p.m. Checkmark correct. He will come by 5 p.m. Crossmark incorrect. She is both smart as Crossmark incorrect. She is both smart as well as kind. Checkmark correct. She is both smart and kind. 4. Practice questions on conjunctions. Question 1. Choose the correct conjunction. She is tall, her sister is short. But, and so, you can have coffee tea. Either, or, neither, nor both, and we waited he arrived.
She is tall, but her sister is short. You can have either coffee or tea. We waited until he
Identify the incorrect sentence and correct it. A. She will leave unless it rains. B. I will call you since I arrive. C. He is both smart and funny. D. She stayed home, for she was tired. Answer. Crossmark incorrect. B. I will call you since I arrive. Checkmark correct. I will call you when I arrive. Question 3. Fill in the blanks with suitable conjunctions. He was tired, he continued working. She couldn't decide to stay leave. We went out Checkmark conjunctions connect words, phrases, or clauses and improve sentence structure. Checkmark 3 main types of conjunctions. Coordinating fanboys connect equal parts e.g., and, but, so. Subordinating show relationships e.g., because, although, until. Correlative work in pairs e.g., either, or, not only, but also. Checkmark avoid common errors e.g., both, as well as, crossmark should be, both, and, checkmark. Checkmark mastering conjunctions improves grammar, comprehension, and sentence construction for exams like GATE. You said, verb noun agreement ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Verb noun agreement subject verb agreement definition. Verb noun agreement, also called subject verb agreement, means that a verb must match its subject in number, singular plural, and person first, second, third person. Singular subject right pointing arrow singular verb, she runs every morning. Plural subject right pointing arrow plural verb, they run every morning. 1. Basic rules of subject-verb agreement. Rule 1. Singular subjects take singular verbs, and plural subjects take plural verbs. Singular, the cat sleeps on the sofa. Plural, the cats sleep on the sofa. Subject correct verb form eat cheat if the dog is runs plays 8 week the dogs at run play rule 2. Compound subjects connected by, and, take a plural verb. Tom and Jerry are friends. A pen and a book are on the table. Exception, if a compound subject refers to the same person or thing, use a singular verb. Bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. 1 meal, singular, my friend and guide is arriving soon. 1 person. Rule 3. Subjects connected by, or, nor, either, or, neither, nor, take a verb that matches the closest subject. Either the teacher or the students are wrong. Students equals plural right pointing arrow, are, neither the students nor the teacher is available. Teacher equals singular right pointing arrow, is rule 4. Indefinite pronouns usually take singular verbs. Everybody likes ice cream. Someone is knocking at the door. Common singular indefinite pronouns. Always singular always plural singular or plural depends on context someone, anyone, everyone, no one few, many, several all, none, some, most, all of the water is gone. Water equals singular all of the students are present. Students equals plural rule 5. Collective nouns can be singular or plural depending on meaning. Singular as one unit the team is winning. Plural as individuals the team are arguing among themselves. Common collective nouns. Team, family, jury, class, group, committee rule 6. Titles, names, and certain words take singular verbs. The Lord of the Rings is a great movie. $10 is not enough. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Singular despite appearing plural. News, mathematics, physics, economics, measles rule 7. Gerunds verbs ending in ing and infinitives take singular verbs. Swimming is fun. To read is important. Rule 8. There's there, the verb agrees with the noun after it. There is a book on the table. Book equals singular, there are many books on the shelf. Books equals plural 2. Common mistakes and corrections crossmark incorrect. The list of items are on the table. Checkmark correct. The list of items is on the table. List equals singular. Crossmark incorrect. The boy with his friends play football. Checkmark correct. The boy with his friends plays football. Boy equals singular subject. Crossmark incorrect. One of the students are late. Checkmark correct. One of the students is late. 1 is singular. Crossmark.
The list of items.
Neither of the boys is part coming to the party. The jury is part divided in their opinions. 10 kilometers is part a long walk. Some of the water has half spilled. Answers. Bark scissors has. Question 2. Find the indirect sentence and correct it. A. The quality of the products is good. B. The teacher and the students is in the class. C. Every man, woman, and child wants to be happy. D. The news is surprising. Answer. Crossmark incorrect. B. The teacher and the students is in the class. Checkmark correct. The teacher and the students are in the class. Question 3. Fill in the... Fill in the blanks with the correct verb form. Each of the players underscore 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 doing well. Neither of the books underscore 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 interesting. The committee underscore 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 made its decision. Some... Checkmark singular subjects right pointing arrow singular verbs plural subjects right pointing arrow plural verbs. Checkmark compound subjects with, and, right pointing arrow plural verb. Checkmark, either or, neither nor, right pointing arrow verb agrees with the closest subject. Checkmark indefinite pronouns like, everyone, each, right pointing arrow singular verb. Checkmark collective nouns team, family right pointing arrow singular or plural depending on meaning. Checkmark titles, names, distances, and amounts. Right pointing arrow singular verb. Checkmark there right pointing arrow verb agrees with the noun after it. Mastering verb noun agreement is essential for error correction, sentence completion, and comprehension-based questions in GATE and other exams. You said, other parts of speech. ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Other parts of speech in English grammar. In addition to nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, there are several other important parts of speech that help in constructing meaningful sentences and enhancing clarity and style. Below, we'll cover the remaining parts of speech and their uses. 1. Pronouns. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence to avoid repetition. It helps to make sentences clearer and less repetitive. Types of pronouns. Personal pronouns refer to specific people or things. Examples: I, you, he, she, it, we, they, she went to the store. Possessive pronouns indicate ownership. Examples: mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs, this book is mine. Demonstrative pronouns point to specific things. Examples: this, that, these, those, I like that. Interrogative pronouns used to ask questions. Examples: who, whom, whose, which, what is your name? Reflexive pronouns refer back to the subject of the sentence. Examples: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves, she looked at herself in the mirror. Relative pronouns connect clauses and refer to nouns mentioned earlier. Examples: who, whom, whose, which, that, the man who called you was waiting. Indefinite pronouns refer to non-specific things or people. Examples: anyone, everyone, someone, none, all, few, several, someone is knocking at the door. 2. Prepositions. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. Prepositions often express time, place, direction, or cause. Types of prepositions. Prepositions of time: at, on, in, before, after, during. The meeting is at 9 a.m. Prepositions of place: in, on, at, under, over, between, among. The book is on the table. Prepositions of direction: movement, to, into, onto, towards, through. She walked to the store. Prepositions of cause: reason, for, because of, due to. He is sick because of the cold. 3. Interjections. An interjection is a word or phrase that expresses strong emotion or reaction. It is often used to convey surprise, excitement, joy, or pain and is typically followed by an exclamation mark. Examples of interjections: wow, that was amazing, ouch, that hurt. Oh, I forgot about the meeting. Hooray, we won the game. Interjections are often standalone sentences or used at the beginning of a sentence. 4. Conjunctions already covered. A conjunction connects words, phrases, or clauses. There are 3 main types. Coordinating conjunctions, and, but, or, nor, for, yet, subordinating conjunctions, because, although, if, unless, when. Correlative conjunctions, either, or, neither, nor, both, and 5. Articles. An article is a type of adjective used to define a noun. There are 2 types of articles. Definite article, the. Used to refer to specific or known things. Example: the car is parked outside. Indefinite articles: n. Used to refer to non-specific or general things. A is used before words that begin with a consonant sound. Example: I saw a dog. N is used before words that begin with a vowel sound. Example: I won an apple. 6. Determiners. A determiner is a word that introduces a noun and provides more information about the noun's specificity, quantity, or possession. Types of determiners: articles the, a, and demonstratives this, that, these, those. Quantifiers: some, many, few, all, any. Possessives: my, your, his, her, our, their. Numbers: 1, 2, first, second. Example: I bought 2 books. 7. Adverbs already covered. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, adjective, or other adverbs, often telling how, when, where, why, or to what extent something happens. Examples of adverbs: how, he sings beautifully. When, she left yesterday. Where, the cat is playing outside. To what extent, the movie was quite interesting. 8. Modals. Modals are auxiliary verbs that express possibility, necessity, ability, permission, or obligation. They work with the main verb to modify the meaning of a sentence. Common modals: can, ability, permission, could, past ability, possibility, polite requests, may, permission, possibility, might, possibility, will, future, willingness, would, polite requests, Common modals: can, ability, permission, could, past ability, possibility, polite requests, may, permission, possibility, might, possibility, will, future, willingness, would, polite requests, hypothetical situations, shall, future, suggestions, should, advice, obligation, must, necessity, strong obligation, ought to, moral obligation, advice. Examples: she can swim. You should study for the test. I might go to the party. 9. Practice questions on parts of speech. Question 1. Identify the part of speech for each word in the following sentence. The dog jumped quickly over the fence. The article dog, noun, jumped, verb, quickly, adverb, over, preposition, the article fence, noun. Question 2. Choose the correct option. Neither of the students present at the event. A is B or answer. A is. I have a lot of work to do. A to be very answer. Pronouns replace nouns to avoid repetition. Prepositions indicate relationships between objects, locations, and time. Interjections express sudden emotions or reactions. Articles define or specify nouns a, and, the. Determiners clarify nouns in terms of quantity or possession. Modals help express ability, permission, or obligation. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs to indicate how, when, or to what extent something occurs. Understanding all the parts of speech helps in constructing grammatically correct and varied sentences, which is essential for GATE and other competitive exams. You said, basic vocabulary. ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Basic vocabulary for English. A strong vocabulary is essential for clear communication, understanding written texts, and expressing ideas effectively. It can also significantly enhance your performance in exams like the GATE. Below, we'll explore some basic vocabulary that is commonly used in everyday language and in academic contexts. 1. Synonyms and antonyms. Understanding synonyms, words with similar meanings, and antonyms, words with opposite meanings, helps you improve your language skills by expanding your vocabulary. Synonyms. Happy, right pointing arrow, joyful, content, cheerful, delighted, big right pointing arrow, large, huge, enormous, gigantic, smart right pointing arrow, intelligent, clever, bright, sharp, quick right pointing arrow, fast, rapid, swift, speedy, easy right pointing arrow, simple, effortless, straightforward, clear. Antonyms. Happy left right arrow, sad, unhappy, depressed, miserable, big left right arrow, small, tiny, petite, miniature, smart left right arrow, dumb, stupid, foolish, unintelligent, quick left right arrow, slow. Happy left right arrow, sad, unhappy, depressed, miserable, big left right arrow, small, tiny, petite, miniature, smart left right arrow, dumb, stupid, foolish, unintelligent, quick left right arrow, slow, sluggish, leisurely, easy left right arrow, difficult, hard, complicated, complex. 2. Commonly used words with their meanings. Here's a list of frequently used words that form the foundation of basic English vocabulary. 1. Common nouns. House, a building where people live. Car, a vehicle used for traveling on roads. Book, a collection of written or printed pages. Chair, a piece of furniture for sitting. School, a place where students learn. 2. Verbs, action words, run, to move quickly on foot. Eat, to consume food. Sleep, to rest with your eyes closed. Talk, to speak to someone. Write, to form letters or words on a surface. 3. Adjectives describing words, tall, having a great height. Beautiful, attractive or pleasing in appearance. Old, having lived for a long time. Clean, free from dirt. Fast, moving at high speed. 4. Adverbs modifying verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs quickly, at a fast speed. Easily, without difficulty. Loudly, in a high sound or volume. Carefully, with attention or caution. Clearly, in a way that is easy to understand. 3. Useful phrases for daily conversations. Learning a few common phrases can help you in regular conversations and improve your ability to communicate more naturally in English. Greetings and farewells. Good morning, afternoon, evening. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Goodbye. See you later. Asking for help or information. Can you help me? Where is the nearest bus stop? How much does this cost? What time is it? Could you repeat that, please? Common responses. Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry, I didn't understand. No problem. It's okay. 4. Word formation, roots, prefixes, and suffixes. Understanding how words are formed can help you decode unfamiliar words. Prefixes, added before a root word to change its meaning. Not, right pointing arrow, unhappy, not happy, re, again, right pointing arrow, rewrite, right again, opposite of right pointing arrow, disagree, not agree, pre, before, right pointing arrow, preorder, order before. Suffixes, added after a root word to change its form. Full of right pointing arrow, beautiful, full of beauty, ness, state of right pointing arrow, happiness, state of being happy, in a certain way, right pointing arrow, quickly, in a quick way, able, capable of, right pointing arrow, readable, capable of being read. Roots, the base part of a word that carries a meaning. Graph, right pointing arrow, autograph, a signature. Bio, life, right pointing arrow, biology. The study of life. Therm, heat, right pointing arrow, thermometer, a device to measure heat. 5. Practice questions on basic vocabulary. Question 1. Choose the correct synonym for the word in brackets. She is happy, joyful, sad, tired. Answer, joyful. He ran quickly, slowly, rapidly, lazily. Answer, rapidly. The movie was good, boring, enjoyable, bad. Answer, enjoyable. Question 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct word. The dog is very, blank, fast, slowly, slow. Answer, fast. The book is, blank, interesting, uninterested, interest. Answer, interesting. He spoke, blank, loud, loudly, louder in the meeting. Answer, loudly. Question 3. Identify the part of speech for the word in bold. The beautiful flowers bloomed in the garden. Adjective, she smiled happily after hearing the news. Adverb, he reads books every day. Verb, the dog chased the ball. Article, we are going to the park. Pronoun, key takeaways. A strong vocabulary improves communication skills, both in speaking and writing. Synonyms and antonyms help diversify language use and express ideas more clearly. Common nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are essential building blocks of effective sentences. Learning the formation of words through prefixes, suffixes, and roots can expand your vocabulary rapidly. Practice basic vocabulary through daily conversations and exercises to reinforce learning. By mastering these basic vocabulary words, you will have a solid foundation for writing, comprehension, and communication. This foundation will also aid in your success on the GATE exam, as vocabulary is essential for reading comprehension and error correction questions. You said. Words from now on focus more on previous question came areas. Okay dear, ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Understood. Moving forward, I will focus more on the key vocabulary from ecology and evolution based on GATE trends. 1. Ecology-related vocabulary. Ecosystem, a community of organisms interacting with 1. Vocabulary and General Aptitude, English section Gate 1. Synonyms and antonyms common in Gate English section happy. Synonym, cheerful, joyful antonym, sad, unhappy quick. Synonym, fast, rapid antonym, slow, leisurely easy. Synonym, simple, effortless antonym, difficult, hard accurate. Synonym, precise, correct antonym, inaccurate, false important. Synonym, significant, vital antonym, unimportant, trivial to. Frequently tested words in context Gate abundant, present in large quantities or numbers. Bias, a preference or inclination, often unfair. Coherent, logical and consistent, easy to understand. Diligent, showing careful and persistent work or effort. Eloquent, fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing. Imminent, about to happen, impending. Jovial, cheerful and friendly. Keen, having or showing eagerness or enthusiasm. Lackluster, lacking vitality, force, or conviction. Meticulous, showing great attention to detail. 3. Synonym, significant, vital antonym, unimportant, trivial to. Frequently tested words in context Gate abundant, present in large quantities or numbers. Bias, a preference or inclination, often unfair. Coherent, logical and consistent, easy to understand. Diligent, showing careful and persistent work or effort. Eloquent, fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing. Imminent, about to happen, impending. Jovial, cheerful and friendly. Keen. Diligent. Imminent, about to happen, impending. Jovial, cheerful and friendly. Keen, having or showing eagerness or enthusiasm. Lackluster, lacking vitality, force, or conviction. Meticulous, showing great attention to detail. Keen. Jovial, cheerful and friendly. Keen, having or showing eagerness or enthusiasm. Lackluster, lacking vitality, force, or conviction. Meticulous, showing great attention to detail. 3. Commonly tested words for sentence completion and word usage exaggerate, to overstate or represent something as more important than it is. Illuminate, to light up or make something clear. Obscure, not clear or hard to understand. Adverse, harmful or unfavorable. Assert, to state a fact or belief confidently. Comprehend, to understand or grasp the meaning of something. Deter, to discourage or prevent from an action. Acknowledge, to recognize the existence or truth of something. Inhibit, to prevent or hinder an action. Facilitate, to make an action or process easier. 4. Word formation, roots, prefixes, and suffixes. Prefixes. Not e.g., uncertain, uncommon re, again e.g., revise, reconsider dis, not, opposite e.g., disagree, dislike pre, before e.g., preview, perceived mis, wrong, badly e.g., misunderstand, misplaced suffixes. Able, capable of e.g., understandable, manageable meant, action or process e.g., agreement, development ity, state or quality e.g., simplicity, creativity aus, having qualities of e.g., dangerous, gloriously, in a manner e.g., quickly, honestly 5. Phrasal verbs common in Gate carry out, to perform or execute a task. Come across, to meet or find unexpectedly. Get along, to have a harmonious or friendly relationship. Look after, to take care of. Make up, to invent or create stories, excuses. Put off, to postpone or delay something. Run out of, to exhaust the supply of something. Take over, to assume control or responsibility for something. 6. Gate style vocabulary practice questions. Question 1. Choose the correct synonym for the word in brackets. The scientist was meticulous, careful, careless, quick in his research. Answer, careful. The new manager's eloquent speech impressed everyone in the meeting. Persuasive, confusing, boring. Answer, persuasive. Question 2. Choose the correct antonym for the word in brackets. The idea was obscure, clear, understandable, uncertain to the audience. Answer, clear. He was jovial, sad, joyful, angry during the celebration. Answer, sad. Question 3. Fill in the blank with the most suitable word. He was jovial, sad, joyful, angry during the celebration. Answer, sad. Question 3. Fill in the blank with the most suitable word. The student's diligent efforts paid off when he passed the exam with top marks. Lazy, persistent, careless. Answer, persistent. The politician's adverse comments about the opposition party created controversy. Favorable, harmful, neutral. Answer, harmful. 7. Key takeaways for Gate General Aptitude vocabulary. Synonyms and antonyms. A significant portion of the General Aptitude section tests the ability to understand and use words with similar and opposite meanings. Word usage and context. Understanding how words fit in various contexts is crucial, especially for sentence completion and comprehension. Phrasal verbs. Familiarity with common phrasal verbs is important for many questions in Gate's General Aptitude section. Roots, prefixes, and suffixes. Word formation helps in deciphering unfamiliar words. Consistent practice. Regular practice with vocabulary exercises and previous year's questions is key to mastering this section. With these targeted vocabulary areas and practice questions, you can better prepare for the General Aptitude section of the Gate exam. Let me know if you'd like to focus on any specific area more intensively or explore other topics. You said, idioms. ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Idioms for Gate General Aptitude verbal section. Idioms are commonly tested in the General Aptitude section of the Gate exam. Understanding idioms helps in sentence completion, reading comprehension, and word usage questions. 1. Commonly asked idioms and their meanings. Idioms related to actions and situations. A blessing in disguise, something good that seems bad at first. Example, losing the job was a blessing in disguise because I found a better one. Break the ice, to start a conversation in a social setting. Example, the host broke the ice by telling a joke. Burn the midnight oil, to work late into the night. Example, he had to burn the midnight oil to complete his thesis. Call it a day, to stop working for the day. Example, we've done enough work, let's call it a day. Hit the sack, to go to bed. Example, I'm really tired, I'll hit the sack early tonight. Keep an eye on, to watch over something. Example, please keep an eye on my bag while I step outside. Pull someone's leg, to joke or tease someone. Example, I thought he was serious, but he was just pulling my leg. Read between the lines, to understand the hidden meaning. Example, you need to read between the lines to understand the real message. Throw in the towel, to give up or surrender. Example, after multiple failed attempts, he finally threw in the towel. Up in the air, uncertain or undecided. Example, our weekend plans are still up in the air. B. Idioms related to people and behavior. Bite the bullet, to endure a painful experience. Example, the athlete bit the bullet and continued playing despite the injury. By the skin of one's teeth, barely escaping a situation. Example, he passed the exam by the skin of his teeth. By the skin of one's teeth, barely escaping a situation. Example, he passed the exam by the skin of his teeth. Go the extra mile, to do more than required. Example, she always goes the extra mile to help her customers. Hit the nail on the head, to describe exactly what is wrong. Example, she hit the nail on the head when she identified the issue. Jump on the bandwagon, to adopt a popular trend. Example, many companies jumped on the bandwagon of online sales. Once in a blue moon, something that happens rarely. Example, we visit our hometown once in a blue moon. Under the weather, feeling sick. Example, I won't come to work today, as I'm under the weather. Go cold turkey, to quit a habit suddenly. Example, he went cold turkey on smoke. Go cold turkey, to quit a habit suddenly. Example, he went cold turkey on smoking last month. A piece of cake, something very easy to do. Example, the test was a piece of cake for him. Curiosity killed the cat, being too inquisitive can be dangerous. Example, don't ask too many questions, remember, curiosity killed the cat. See idioms related to time and decision making. Better late than never, it's better to do something late than not at all. Example, he arrived an hour late but still said, better late than never. In the blink of an eye, very quickly. Example, the match was over in the blink of an eye. Kill two birds with one stone, to accomplish two things at once. Example, by walking to the store, I killed two birds with one stone, exercise and shopping. Once in a lifetime, a rare opportunity. Example, visiting the Taj Mahal was a once in a lifetime experience. Rule of thumb, a general principle based on experience. Example, a good rule of thumb for saving money is to spend less than you earn. 2. Gates-style practice questions on idioms. Question 1. Choose the correct meaning of the idiom in the sentence. After losing all his money, he had to bite the bullet and start working hard again. A. To endure a tough situation. B. To make a lot of money. C. To get injured. Answer. A. To endure a tough situation. The CEO's sudden resignation left the company's future up in the air. A. Very successful. B. Uncertain. C. Flying high. Answer. B. Uncertain. This project is a piece of cake for an experienced engineer. A. A difficult task. B. A delicious food. C. Very easy. Answer. C. Very easy. Question 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct idioms. I was feeling blank, so I took the day off. Meaning, feeling sick. Answer, under the weather. I almost missed the train, but I made it blank. Meaning, just in time. Answer, by the skin of my teeth. She didn't like online shopping at first, but now she has blank. Meaning, join a popular trend. Answer, jumped on the bandwagon. 3. Key takeaways for Gate Idioms section. Idioms are frequently tested in sentence completion, comprehension, and word meaning questions. Focus on contextual meaning rather than literal translation. Practice with previous year's questions to understand common idioms in Gate exams. Use flashcards and mock tests to memorize idioms effectively. This list covers commonly tested idioms in Gate general aptitude. Let me know if you need more practice questions or explanations. You said, phrases in context. ChatGPT said, ChatGPT. Phrases in context for Gate general aptitude verbal section. The Gate general aptitude section often tests phrases in context, which means understanding how phrases are used in sentences to convey a specific meaning. These phrases may appear in sentence completion, reading comprehension, or word usage questions. 1. Commonly tested phrases and their meanings in context. A. Phrases related to actions and situations in the long run, over a long period of time. Example, in the long run, exercising regularly improves health. At the end of the day, ultimately, in conclusion. Example, at the end of the day, hard work pays off. To make a long story short, to summarize briefly. Example, to make a long story short, we missed the flight but got another one. Go hand in hand, two things that are closely related. Example, discipline and success go hand in hand. Keep in mind, to remember something. Example, keep in mind that the deadline is tomorrow. Take for granted, to assume something will always be available. Example, don't take your health for granted, take care of yourself. Come to terms with, to accept a difficult reality. Example, she finally came to terms with her loss. In the heat of the moment, acting without thinking due to emotions. Example, he said some rude things in the heat of the moment. Get out of hand, to become difficult to control. Example, the argument got out of hand, and they stopped talking. Think outside the box, to think creatively or differently. Example, the company needs to think outside the box to solve the problem. B. Phrases related to people and behavior.